Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Wandering Wolf Trick, and I'm very excited to play this again. This game is delightful, it's absolutely adorable, it just screams of Nami, and I love the new protagonist Trick. Trick is really cool. I don't know, there's something about Trick that makes them incredibly appealing to me. I don't know if it's just the sort of nonchalant responses to everything, and the fact that they don't panic over anything. I really like that in a protagonist. It's very cool that they can keep sort of like a calm head as they're faced with all these dilemmas and situations. But I did also find out that last episode, if you say no to Mango, like I did at the very end of last episode, you can't hear his story. And I didn't know that, so I had to go back through the game, what we had done before, and now I am here again to speak to Mango and hopefully get the story that he promised me. So listen to his story. This time we're going to go ahead and say sure.
Well now, take a seat, kiddo.
Alright. Aw, we're actually sitting down. That's really cute.
Believe it or not, there was a time this old rabbit hated wolves.
Oh, Mango's a rabbit. Wow. Okay. So that puts a brand new twist on everything. That's a really cool perspective to add to the game, because the wolves, as we found out last episode, are actually fearful of the rabbits and the hatred that they'll receive when they go near the rabbit village, whereas we found out from the other games that the rabbits hate the wolves, like really hate the wolves. And granted, they've been very nice to treat in the other games, but so far, this has definitely been a story about like segregation and discrimination and things like that. So it's really interesting that the wolves are more accepting of the rabbits because they have a rabbit living with them. Anyway,
believe it or not, there was a time this old rabbit hated wolves. Hard to imagine, eh? I used to live in a town near here with my wife and 8 children.
Holy crap, Mango, you got busy, dude.
The oldest, why, she'd be about your age now, Trick. One day, out foraging with my daughter, wouldn't you know it, the first time I bring her along on my usual route, we crossed paths with a wolf. I told her to run home as fast as her little legs would carry her. Then I gave that wolf the what for. Ought to be ashamed scaring a child. But not long into my lecturing.
Oh, he just lectured. I thought he meant like he beat up the wolf. I was like, man, Mango's a badass also, and a pimp apparently.
The mountain rumbled and roared, and we quickly realized we'd been caught in an avalanche.
I wonder if that's the avalanche that's in Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet. I wonder if Mango is the cause of the avalanche that traps Syrup in the cave. That would be so crazy because it all does take place in the same universe. That would be a really cool twist. I would love that.
Thank my lucky stars, I survived. My right leg was broke, though, so I must have banged it against a rock. But I was too worked up to pay it any mind. I burrowed my way out of the snow pretty easy.
Oh, so that's why he has a cane as he hurt his leg.
Then, when I poked my head out, I came face to face with that wolf, fangs, claws, and all. You see, I'd always been told that a wolf who's ready to kill takes its beast form.
Ah, okay. So once again, I had questions about why the wolves in Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet looked like actual wolves compared to like Treat and her family who look like anthropomorphic wolves and are adorable. So that's why. So when they have killing intent, they actually turn into like a wolf-shaped wolf. That's really interesting. I like your thinking, Nami. I'm on to you, though. This is really cool. There's all these, like, magical explanations for everything.
Easier to read or rend its prey like that. Seeing him just about scared me to death. Please don't eat me. I have a wife and 8 children, I begged him, and he blinked at me in return. Do you want to return to them? I'd never expected a question like that to come from behind those huge fangs. I didn't know what to say. If you give me something to eat, I'll carry you to the main road. You can reach your home from there, he said. So I opened up my rucksack and handed over the only food I had, 1 measly rice ball. Surely not enough to sate a wolf. But wouldn't you know it, he took it anyway. He lifted me right up out of the snow, and we stumbled our way back to the main road, just as he promised. And when it came time to part ways, why didn't you eat me back there? If you were hungry, My meat would have done you better than a plain old rice ball, I said to him. I have a daughter too, he told me. When I looked at you, I thought of that. Those words hit me hard, but there was one thing bothering me. Why'd you change form if you were never going to hurt me? I asked him. Easier to dig someone out of the snow with big paws like these. It never occurred to me. I broke down crying when he said that. I treated him so wrong. Meanwhile, all he's done is help me out. I felt so ashamed. I didn't have it in me to return home, not in that state. My heart was just as broke as my leg. I couldn't bear for my family to be stuck looking after a fool like me. I asked that wolf to take me back to his home till I was healed up. But my leg's never been quite the same. I only would have been a burden to them. Can't work a farm when just standing's a lot to ask of ya. Every day that passed, it got harder and harder to go back home. I wasn't ever able to muster the courage. But I've learned so much, thanks to Cotton, thanks to everyone, even if I'm not always welcome. Ha! It has a sad ending, but you still always listen all the way through. You're a kind wolf, Trick.
It's a good story. You should be proud.
You're just saying that. Here, kiddo. Take my old spade.
Ah, cool, so we got a spade to, dig through the snow with.
Hey now, this thing's important to you. You sure you don't want to keep it?
It's been nearly 20 years since that day. No use holding on to it forever.
Oh, it's probably not going to be the same Avalanche then if it's been 20 years, because I don't think that Trick was that old when we saw her, or Treat was that old when we saw her in Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet. Still, that would have been a really cool coincidence. I would have loved that.
Go on now. I've kept you long enough. Keep warm out there, Trick.
Alright, see you later, Mango. Thanks for the spade, dude. Aw, I love Mango. He's really, really cool. Alright, so we gotta go back home, and we gotta get our stuff ready so that we can go and look for Treat.
I should be careful not to take too much with me. Only necessities. I guess I'll look around at what could be useful.
Alright, well, we want our lantern.
My lantern. I should definitely take this in case it gets dark while I'm looking for her.
Well, I'm assuming it's going to get dark.
I have extra blankets in here, but they're a little bulky. Best to leave them behind.
Should we take our sleeping bag?
Sleeping bag. That'll be important. I think I'll pack it up last. I wonder how much Treat brought with her when she left. Hopefully a good amount of snacks. Trail mix. I'll bring a ton so that when I find her, we can share it.
Aw, how nice. Can I take more food?
I think I'm good on snacks. Tools and cooking utensils. Could be handy, but more likely they just weigh me down.
Alright, so I guess we gotta pack up our sleeping bag then. Very cool. We got all of our supplies. Really quick there, guys.
I should be good to go.
Alright, let's go on our epic adventure and find Treat. I'm really excited to see Treat again as well.
So I guess I'll be on my way now.
Alright, we should probably go say goodbye to some of the other wolves again. Oh, 5 years ago. This is a memory. This is so cool.
Hey, slow down. We're supposed to look for food together, right? You haven't said anything this whole time. Isn't it more fun if we have a conversation? I don't know you.
So they don't even know each other, and they're just going on this foraging expedition together. And Treat, being as shy as she is, obviously is not going to speak and initiate conversation.
You're right. That's a problem.
Alright, so this is how they became friends. I'm assuming Trick, since she has no boundaries at all, she has no inhibitions, went out of their way to go ahead and, introduce themselves as they're doing right here and break Treat out of their shell, or her shell a little bit.
Trick. That's my name. Now we're acquainted. I meant that I don't know what I should say. You joined us out of nowhere.
Oh, that's right, because Trick was like a random wolf that just joined their pack out of the blue.
Then, as members of the same pack, let's get to know each other. You can ask me anything you want. Okay.
Aw, I love Treat. She's so cute. She's like my favorite character, I think. Besides maybe Moxie. I love Moxie because Moxie just has so much spunk.
You've really never had meat before? Not even chicken? Or pork? Nope. Is it a surprise for wolves? I thought your pack doesn't hunt. The first one did, but we left when I was young.
That's really interesting that, well, obviously Treat likes meat and buys the meat from the foxes, but it's very interesting that Trick has never had meat. So, I don't know, like, are there vegetarian wolf packs out there?
So you used to live with a human?
Oh, okay, interesting.
That's right. I grew up as his pet. I only left because he told me to. He told you to?
So that would probably also explain Trick's disposition as well. Trick doesn't have like a killer instinct or anything like that. They're very neutral about most things, and that's because they lived a very relaxed life, is my guess at least.
He said something like, I need to go and make friends with other wolves, so I thought joining you guys would be good for that. It hasn't been very long, but I've been having a lot of fun so far. I'm glad that I met you guys.
Aw, how sweet.
Did I say something wrong? If you only want to have fun, you should go home. It's insulting to pretend you're like us when you have a place to go back to. It's not like that. I really do want to learn how to be a good wolf. Besides, we can share a home. If I show you that it's a place we can both go back to, then we'd be fine, or we'd be the same, right? Come on, I'll take you there. It isn't far. What kind of place is it? Home.
Aw, nice little memory.
That night.
Oh, is this the night she left, maybe?
Nighttime already? Haha, I sure walked a lot today. I already ate the last of my trail mix. Treat would have told me to go home by now.
Oh, we're like, are we in the memory, or? Oh, no, okay, the memory's over. We're actually looking for her now.
It's a long way back. I'm not ready to go yet.
Alright, so, what's this thing here?
Treat! Can you hear me? Yeah, right.
Yeah, Treat wouldn't be in a cave. You know her better than that. Now, I wonder if there's any secrets around here in the woods. I need to look. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so there's actually borders and stuff. So, just on to the next screen. Oh, is this gonna be Treat's shack?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it is.
Huh. I thought this area looked familiar.
This was the abandoned shack that they found you for. Oh, holy cow. I just made a realization. So before, the rabbit said that, like, someone used to live here in the shack that Treat lives in now. And that person was actually Trick's owner. Whoa! That revelation actually kind of gave me goosebumps. That is some good storytelling.
This is it. But why are the lights off? That's weird. Hello, Master. Did you go out somewhere?
Because the Master is allegedly out and has been, like, looking around. I don't know, like, if they just, like, up and left and they abandoned Trick, or what the deal is.
But he was here. He was here. It's only been... I only left 3 days ago.
Uh-oh.
Everything's gone. Why is everything gone? Where'd you go? You told me to make friends with other wolves. What's the point if I can't bring them back to meet you? Hey, it's okay. You can still stay with us, so don't cry.
Aw, Treat is so sweet. I love Treat so much. So, is Treat gonna be in here if we check right now?
Did you really abandon me too? That's not cool. Haha, there's no point in going back if you aren't going to be there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nope, it just wouldn't be the same.
Is this even the same hut? I have no idea. Or is Treat maybe... What if Treat is living in the hut, like the Master's new hut outside the bunny village? I don't know. I need to stop trying to piece the story together before I have all the clues. I'm just sort of, making my own theories here, guys, because I'm so wrapped up in this universe. I love all the characters. I love the plot so much. Anyway.
After all this time, I still don't know where you went, Master. Thank you for raising me. We had a lot of fun in this little house. I guess it was just time to move on.
Aw. Well, what's the mailbox say? The mail carrier hasn't had to come all the way out here in so long. I guess that's good. They used to complain to him every time. Oh, okay. That was actually being read in Trick's voice.
Look at this view. There's really no time to be sad.
It is very pretty. Oh, I love that like dynamic background, how it's sort of like shifting at a different speed than the foreground.
Last night, before you left, I remember exactly how it went.
Another memory, huh? Oh, I love these like little cutscenes with the nice like CG style art.
I just wanted to say, have a good day tomorrow. That's nice of you, but I already had a good day, or have a good day every day, so you don't have to worry. Get plenty of rest, and don't forget to eat, okay?
Oh, this was the cutscene from the beginning, the very opening of the game.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Nope, we won't.
We said tomorrow, but that doesn't have to mean one particular day, right, Treat? We'll definitely meet again. This isn't like with Master.
Alright, so it seems like Trick actually has a lot of internalized sadness from being abandoned before, and that's like really sad. They do all this to like put on this brave face, but they don't need to, because they have all these understanding people in the Wolf Village for them now, but they just like don't really realize that they have this abandonment complex. So that's really, really interesting. Another layer to Trick.
If I go far enough, I'm sure I'll find you somewhere. Even if it takes me a while, I'll definitely find my home.
Oh, how sweet. Like a really, really sweet character, honestly. 1 week later. Wow, Trick's been out for a while then. Whoa, what's happening here? There's like a ton of characters. This is really, really cool.
A wolf? Sorry, friend. You're the only one I've seen. Ha, I figured as much. Thanks anyway. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll keep an eye out for you, though. Thanks. I'll keep asking around.
All right, so we're in like some sort of, I don't know, marketplace or something. It's really, really cute. I like this a lot, but I'm going to go ahead, guys, and save here so that we can continue the story in the next episode. This game is adorable. It's so sweet. I love that there's more of an underlying story, as is the case with most of Nami's games. They have this adorable, cute exterior, but then they have a deeper message going on. They have deep characters, even with the characters that don't seem like there's a lot going on with them. So I had a feeling that was going to be the case with Trick because they are a protagonist, but it's really refreshing to see sort of, I don't know, this character that puts on the brave face but has a very sad, turbulent past. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.